Hi there. So today's a fun day for me because I get to talk to you about a upcoming project that I'm particularly excited about. I call this this property the perfect downtown charmer, and hopefully you'll understand why here in just a minute. So again, we always go through the goals of the session. So we're going to review the property, all right, in its current condition, talk about the plan, and ultimately what the end product will look like. We'll run some numbers, see what we see. We'll talk about why I think this is the kind of investment that full-time employees with busy lives really need to consider, and then how to get started. All right. So this property is it's in terrible shape today, right? It's just beaten up. There's not a good thing to say about it other than its location. It's located in downtown Fresno. That's getting some huge investments from the outside. In fact, this particular home is literally a block. It might even be 3/4 of a block away from a $10 million project that Granville Homes has just done, just completed, and is leasing properties for pretty significant rents. So clearly, the area, the surrounding area in downtown, is getting a lot of investment out from the outside. So it's always great to sort of let that tide raise all ships. So again, you can't change the location, at least not easily. So I'm looking in there all the time. Found this one. It is again in very rough shape, but that's okay. Everything is fixable, right? At least in this case, right? All you got to do is drop in, rip out the old, put in the new, right? So there'll be entirely a new floor. There'll be not only a new kitchen, but we're going to expand the kitchen. We're going to create a pony wall. We're going to make the kitchen, much more significant. We're going to improve the flow of the bedrooms. Right now, for whatever reason, between what is often called the Jack and Jill bedrooms is I don't know, an odd closet, I guess. But it's so large, we're actually gonna close it off and create a small walk-in closet for each bedroom. It's sort of a pass-through today, which doesn't make a lot of sense. And then most importantly, upstairs there's a little seating area, and then there's an entrance into what I can call some attic space. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn that into a master room or a retreat for the parents or whatever. So it's going to become, frankly, very spectacular, because it's the kids will be downstairs, and mom and dad will have their area upstairs. They'll have a sitting area. They'll have their master bedroom, nice size closet, all that. It's going to be beautiful. But because again, I've already said it's in rough shape, right? This could be a $40,000 all-in remodel, but that's what I need to be doing, right? I need to be taking what I've called slumlord properties in other videos and turning them into pride of ownership. And frankly, that's not cheap, right? If I'm going to do what I'm going to say I'm going to do, I need to deliver. This actual program will be, my estimate is going to be leased and ready for ownership or sale, if you will, in about 8 to 10 weeks. We just closed on this Wednesday, so 2 days ago. So we're about 8 to 10 weeks out. There's a project ahead of it, so it'll be empty for 2 or 3 weeks, and then the team will get out there. So again, very excited about this one. Happy to get something downtown. Happy to turn an ugly duckling into a pride of ownership property and help a new landlord get there first, or help an existing landlord get another great property. So let's run some numbers. So again, I call this the downtown charmer. These are my estimates. I'm estimating that this is going to sell for $169, so I rounded it to $170. Remember, big thing for me is not having any alligators, right? Just because you can go get a bank loan for 20% down, right, which would be $34,000. My rough estimates, being conservative, say that that's going to be a negative cash flow property. It's not what I want people to do if they're following my model, right? I'm suggesting in this case, why don't you just put $70K down, right? It's the people I'm talking with, cash is not the problem. But what we want to do is we want to create a low stress environment, right? So I'm going to suggest you put more down. I don't actually know what percentage that is. It's probably somewhere between 35 and 40%. But again, what I'm trying to help you do is create a low stress cash flow property that's in great condition, that will be extremely easy to manage going forward. Right, so no alligators. So again, $70K down. Oh, I'm glad I wrote this. So full-time employees would do well to put a little extra down to maintain low stress, right? So again, you can run your own numbers. This is just what I'm proposing. You can do whatever you want, but again, this is what I'm putting out there is in this sort of let's play some numbers and see how it turns out. So my estimate payment, again, just going on running a mortgage calculator, I think I used 5% interest, 30-year loan, brought it up to about 525 payment roughly, with based on your credit, your access, whatever the prevailing interest rate is for rentals. That could change. Again, everything you hear is an estimate just to see what we see. I'm going to estimate the rents are 11 to 1150. For my calculations and further numbers, I used 1100, which was the more conservative number. So anything above 1100 is considered gravy on this. But so what I roughly put together with taxes, insurance, property management, a repair allowance, vacancies, etc., I'm proposing it's $450 in monthly costs. That's probably high, certainly high most months. But again, I'm not trying to create some fake number here. I'm trying to say, if I'm going to have a low stress rental, let's throw it all in there and see what we see. Again, remember this property is going to be fully remodeled. So maybe the repair allowance is something you don't need to do. I don't know. But I thought if I put it out there and I didn't have that kind of stuff, it'd be fake, and that's not who I am. So I'm estimating, total sort of estimated monthly costs of $450. So that puts total expenses at $975, which again, if you do the rough math on 1100, means it's going to produce a cash flow of $125 a month. So, all of us can run some numbers on a calculator. Some of you are going to run that, $125 times 12, see what that is, and then go, hey, well, that's only a 2% return. Well, sure, I guess it is, right? But that's not what we're trying to do here, right? I'm working with individuals who just don't have time to get started. They know they need to do something. I'm proposing that we put them in place to get a quality house, quality property, fully remodeled, in a low stress environment, so they don't have to think about it. They can, be happy with what they have and just let inflation go, let the tenants pay for the payments, and they can continue on. So again, this is what I see in this property, and again, I think it's going to be perfect for lots of individuals that have the cash, they need to do something, and see the value in a low stress opportunity. So again, the people I want to talk about why I think this is a great investment. So the people I create properties for, they work with me because they have no time, right? They have the cash, they have the desire, but they don't have time to learn markets. They don't have time to, be taken advantage of by other people or whatever. When they hey, get this cheap property. Trust me, cheap properties are not cheap. They don't have, people don't have time to learn markets. They don't have time to go look at 100 properties like I recommend. They don't have time to go look at, 7 different markets and get on airplanes and, all of that stuff. And thus they just don't do anything. I'm trying to help that. Sure, you can go get lower quality properties that look better on paper, right? You can build the Excel spreadsheets that come out and go, oh, look, I'm going to get $300 a month in cash flow. I've been doing this too long. That's just wrong, right? The headaches that come from low quality slumlord properties are numerous, they are expensive, and they come in bunches. So what you think's a $300 cash flow positive property, I promise you, when you do your numbers at the end of the year, you would have lost $4 or $5 grand, easy. And you'll do that every time, right? Because the property's been band-aided together. It's hidden stuff. It's just the rents are going to be lower than you expect. The vacancies will be higher. It's just, if you have a full-time job and you're very busy, you don't want low-quality properties. That's just, that's something I've seen bite lots of new landlords, and they buy one, it sucks for years, and then they sell it at a loss, and they talk bad about real estate. That's because they bought the wrong product. Don't do that. Again, I think the people I speak with, they need to know what's important to them, right? They need to step back. They need to understand that, yes, real rental properties are good. Yes, they're good if they're low stress, because again, that's what's important, right? If you have the time, right? You have a low-key job, or you're independently wealthy or whatever, go do what I'm doing, right? Go find the ugly ducking and spend extra money and fix it up. But that's not the people I'm doing this for, right? You need a low stress, cash flow positive property that's just going to tick on by. The tenants are going to pay off the debt, and in 10, 15, 30 years, whatever you choose, you're going to be in a much better financial position. Those are the people I'm trying to help. So I need a favor. If you're possibly interested in owning this or others like it, because more are coming, you need to let me know. I will likely sell every property I get before it's ready, right? And by sell, I mean commitment, right? I'm not asking anybody. I've never done that, asked anybody to sign anything or put down payments or anything. What I do is, as soon as I find someone that says, yeah, when that's ready, call me, I'm interested. I just put their name down, and then, I don't market that to anyone else. So if you're interested, you need to let me know, so that I can put your name down and keep you in the loop as we get there. I usually write monthly reports just to sort of let everybody stay in touch with what's going on. All right, this downtown charmer I'm thinking it will likely be committed in the next couple of weeks, given past examples. So if you're watching this and you want to take a shot, and I have no idea how fast it'll be committed, but reach out. You need to let me know. And worst thing that will happen is we'll talk about the next one, or what excited you about it, or whatever. I'm shooting for a low number, right? I'm just one guy. Want to do if I can get one of these done a month going forward, I think that'd be great. Maybe if this really takes off, we'll do more, but I will be creating more. So if this one happens to be committed, don't feel bad. I will find you another one. And then again, it will be I'm going to be doing the same thing, right? I'll be putting it out there, real numbers and all these discussions. So, just reach out and let's talk, communicate, email, phone, whatever. The other thing I want to do is I need to take a better advantage of the network that are watching these. So if you could do me a favor and you like this is going on and you have friends that are talking about real estate, please send this link to them. Ask them to watch it. Ask them to like the video. Ask them to subscribe to the channel. Right, we've had a pretty good week. We went from, I think, 112 or 113 to 125 subscribers, but we're way off from my goal of 1,000. So I need your help to get there. Also, we need to help our friends, right? Because some of them are going to be taken advantage of. They're going to fall for the myth of low quality properties, and that's, if you're a busy full-time employee, that's not what you need to do. Trust me. Those come with too many surprises. It's too painful, and you'll get stuck owning one, maybe two, and not do anything else. But if you let me help by creating these pride of ownership properties and make those rentals, you'll buy 4, 5, or 6 of these, and you'll be wildly happy and successful. Again, I'm trying to help busy families start off on the right foot. I really do believe it's the first house that makes or breaks you. And if you get down this path, maybe in the future you'll get comfortable and you'll buy rundown properties. It's totally possible. But I'm suggesting in the beginning that's not a great place to start. I really want more and more people to get the benefits that Olivia and I have over the years and get what this has done for us. So that's really what we're trying to do. So in the end, I need your help. All right, so if you're interested in this property, you need to let me know. Leave a comment below or email. Right there's my email, mzuber@onerental@a-time. I'd love to see the channel take off. We had a good week, no doubt, right? Went up 10%, so thank you. But let's see if we can't get this to 200 maybe by the end of September or something. So please share this video, send it out, leave a comment, hit the like button, it helps. And in the end, really excited about the downtown charmer. Look forward to someone being committed to it shortly, and have a great day.